Welcome to the Angel Aura. I'm Nia, and your team of spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, and divine beings made sure that you would find this video when your soul is ready. This beautiful video inspired by the gorgeous Phoenix. Ready for what, you might be wondering? Well, we shall find out in detail later on, but obviously this is linked to a powerful rebirth that you are in the process of having, or that you will have. So this goes out to anyone who is going or has just gone through something soul crushing, through some painful ending, through some severe darkness. Your team of angels and guides, they know, they see you, and they want to encourage you, and they want to celebrate with you this moment of renewal, this new start, this new version of you, which will have an effect on everything outside of you, because everything outside of you starts from within. So you are not broken, you are not dead, you are not lost, you're not whatever negative idea you have about yourself because of your current circumstances. You are someone who might have burned down to ashes, but who has never lost the fire within, the fire in your soul, the divine spark, the divine light. You are the divine experiencing itself. That's why you found this video, and you should always be aware. And you shall rise again. You shall rise again, renewed. And I'm sensing completely new, as a completely new person, inside and out. All of your body cells will be restored, replenished. And there is just a white butterfly that appeared outside of my window. So I don't know if you caught my butterfly reading from a while ago. You should probably watch it. I will link it in the description box down below. So this is confirmation. You have already transformed. You're not destroyed, okay? And no one took anything from you. You chose to be resilient. You chose to persist. You chose to seek or be the light when it got really dark, and this is resulting in you, well, getting your wings back, your butterfly wings or your phoenix wings. The phoenix is such an incredibly powerful spirit animal. Well, it's more than that. It's a divine creature. So here we have number 1 on this card, which is equal to the magician in the major arcana. Magician meaning all powers coming together, all the elements, all the divine forces merging together and making magic happen. I saw this quote, and this is for you, this is not just for me, and it was, no matter how impossible it seems, it will happen. So if you are still going through this rough patch, if you have not been reborn, know that the impossible only exists in your head. No matter how desperate your situation is and how illogical it would seem for you to rise from it, better, bigger, stronger, wiser. Don't let that hold you back, okay? You are powerful, and you're ready now. So watch out for number 13 especially. Angel number 13, it's about the ending followed by a rebirth. Watch out for feathers, obviously, because they appear when ancestors, loved ones, angels, and the phoenix are near. And if you have been feeling drawn to colors that aren't usually your favorite, or maybe they have always been, but if these colors are yellow, orange, red, bronzy, and gold, that's a sign that you are aligned with these powerful phoenix energies. I'm hearing the word or the name Amber, so that might be your name. I'm hearing there is a soul. You know how they say sometimes that souls have names? Your soul's name might be Amber, or it might be fire. But I do hear these names, Ashley and Amber. You know, our names, they are not coincidental. In 3D reality, we think our parents gave us our names, but the awakened ones, the spiritually educated ones know that we choose our lives. Before we are born into existence, we choose our parents, we choose the time we are born at, we choose everything, the conditions, the surroundings, we choose our physical appearance, and we do choose our names. So this is an assignment for you. Your spirit team wants you to do that. Look up the meaning of your first name. Look it up. This is highly connected to your purpose and to your soul's path, the meaning of your name. This is what you are meant to do in this lifetime. And please share with me what your name means, okay? Mine literally means purpose. Nia means purpose. And I'm living my purpose, and so will you. You are still needed here. You still need to live your purpose. What is your purpose, you may wonder? Well, we shall get the tarot cards out now. But yeah, rebirth, absolute transformation. You know, absolute destruction is followed by absolute transformation. This might be, depending on your personal situation, about your physical health, about your relationships, about your career, about, you know, the location you are living in right now, anything, but expect radical change. But this can only happen if you radically accept that something ended that did no longer serve your purpose. And yes, it came with a lot of pain and fear and darkness, but accept it. You know, a birth process is often very traumatic and painful, but it leads to new life, and you shall have it. Something about the moon cycles, you know, you might be very linked to the moon cycles. So I'm drawing cards now for you to get further information about your renewal. So spirit team of my lovely audience, what does this renewal look like? I've drawn a card. Oh wow, I see. Okay, the 4. This number 0. Are you joking? Spirit team, no, they're not joking. They're dead serious. I just need to cover these parts a little bit. You have the power of the divine, which will really grant you this fresh new start, 1 and 0. And someone commented under my butterfly reading that they see rabbits everywhere, so rabbit might be an important sign for you as your spirit animal. To me, as an intuitive reader, they represent speed and spring. Speed and spring, speedy spring. So this new, it's not just a new chapter for you. This is like a whole new book in a brand new library when it comes to your life's journey, okay? So if you lost your book and if your bookshelf burned down or the whole library, know that you will receive a new book with blank pages. And you are the author of this new story ahead. So do the shadow work, surrender, you know, accept, and be in your divine power. Yeah, I see someone surfing here. So if you have been dreaming about moving to a sunny place by the water, this will happen for you. It will happen. I see lots of positive things and kind of wish fulfillment happening for you. Joy, and replenishing energy. What more do we need to know? Oops, the magician, and I pulled it in the reverse. So I love this little guy so much. He's so cute, raccoon. I told you, magician energy is really important for you. Magician energy is super important for you. So, manifestation. There is a lot that I would like to say about it. I'll make it short, but you can't sometimes manifest your way out of certain relationships, certain conditions, certain hardships that your soul chose to go through in this lifetime. So if your soul choose to know what grief and loss is. You know, there is no way around it. If your soul chose to know what it's like to be in a weak body, you know, you can't manifest your way out of it. And if you do this, like practice this toxic new age spirituality, it can make you go down a very dark rabbit hole. But if you practice genuine spirituality where you embrace the unpopular truths, you will come out truly empowered, and you will be on your path, and you will understand how powerful overcoming the not easy to overcome can be, and how it makes you receive gifts that you would never acquire if you follow the path of lies. I hope I'm making sense, but the real ones will know. So I see this pentacle kind of coming down. It's like you're attracting this pentacle. Stars are important symbols. Look out for stars. And I saw that before when it came to wish fulfillment. And so your spirit team is saying, what's your biggest wish? What's the biggest wish that you have when it comes to your journey in this lifetime right now? Is it finding love and settling down with the person of your dreams? Is it traveling the world or living in, what is paradise to you on this globe, on precious Mother Earth? What is it? This kindness pentacle, you shall have it. You will have it because you lived through something very dark that almost ended you. So I'm also seeing a lot about relationships. So you might have lost the love of your life, and you'll find love again if that's what you want. And I see clouds, prosperity and rain. You know, we can't always have sunshine. We need the rain. We literally need the rain for growth. So embrace the rain, embrace all the seasons. I feel like I should pull feather cards next. So watch out for feathers. I always tell my audience that feathers appear when whoever you have a heartfelt connection with in the ethereal realms is near. And with the phoenix, this is even more relevant. So you might see a feather after this reading if you find one. That is super duper confirmation. So let's pull a feather message for you. Did I not pull this? What's this? The white one. I pulled this same feather in my butterfly reading. So the power of divine grace is within you. The swan is also a transformation animal, from ugly duckling to the most beautiful and graceful creature on the waters that other, birds admire. So there is so much beauty in your ugly. That is a truth that you need to embrace in order to feel that transformation power. Yes, there is love in darkness. There is beauty in darkness. And if you've gotten to that point, you already know. So trust and believe something very, very pure and white will come out of what you think is filthy and dirty. And again, those people who in their darkest hours aspire to seek or to be the light, who do not blame, but who choose forgiveness and moving on. People who choose faith over doubt. These practices, if they truly come from the heart, will be rewarded by getting closer to our divine truth and embodying the divine. So watch out for white feathers. I hope I'll pull a card next that I haven't pulled yet and on this channel. But white feathers are really important. So I pulled a red one. It's from the cardinal bird. Stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. So this is your purpose. I think I lost track a little bit because I wanted to find out about your purpose. So I feel like in this next book of your life, it's like a sequel. We finished book number 1, which was maybe about the darkness that you had to endure, and where you as the main character, you thought you were ended, but you were not. You're coming back, second book out. With this second book, your purpose is to reap the rewards of not giving up on yourself and not giving up on the love and the light, and receiving this pentacle, getting to a stage where you can say God is good, what or whoever God is to you, where you are happy to be alive, where you get to be blissful and whole, where you get to be the swan, where you get to be the butterfly, where you're not the caterpillar or the larva in the cocoon anymore, where you're not the ugly duckling anymore, where you are this powerful, beautiful creature. And really, you might not have a lot of people around you, telling you that what you have overcome is admirable. You might not have a lot of love around you, but that's part of the old. You need to kind of appreciate yourself for it first, and then it will be reflected in your relationships. So be proud for what you have overcome, because what you have overcome is not easy. Not many people can handle it, and that's how you know that you are a very wise old soul, okay? And something's unfolding ahead. Something very beautiful, and it has to do with wish fulfillment. So trust and believe. Please trust. I hear the name Diana really loud. Diana. I want to draw some last message cards from this brand new deck, which I got from donation money. So thank you to the generous people in my audience. I believe it was someone from the Starseeker Tarot channel, but it doesn't matter. So I'll be pulling a message from the Phoenix itself. What would the Phoenix like to say to you? The butterfly came back to my window, and there is something about teardrops. I'm not an expert in Harry Potter, so you might be, but a viewer of mine commented that the tears of the Phoenix are a healing potion in Harry Potter. Is it Harry Potter? Please let me know. But something about tears being cleansing. If you purge some emotions, is not weakness. I feel like you need to release and let go of some of that anger or sadness that came with your dark night of the soul, where you are, possibly abandoned and you had to endure this battle all on your own. Release these tears, but again, without hate, without blaming, just surrender, let go, and it will transform into beautiful crystals and a healing potion. Let go of ego. So that's exactly what you need to do if you want to have a genuine rebirth. And it is very difficult. You are not your body, you are not the outside, you are a soul in a physical vessel having an experience. By the same token, people who hurt you, people who give you a hard time, or even people who love you and give you a good time, they are not what they represent. They are their soul. So much trouble, so many problems can be easily dissolved if we just let go and understand that we are all souls who choose to go through certain things in order to gain certain knowledge that we would otherwise never, gain. That's what we're here for. And you are truly having an ego death. So something soul crushing, something embarrassing, something, that made you feel like an outcast and, made you want to hide away. That's an ego death. It will be followed by an ego rebirth. So let go, let go. Like Elsa, let it go. That might be a sign for you. One last message, please. By the way, August, Lion Gates portal opening will be very powerful for you. Is someone's name here Gareth, or Gary? I just heard that. Like attracts like, yeah? So be so mindful about what you attract, because if you don't let go of old labels, if you don't let go of old ideas, if you don't let go of past resentment, you keep attracting it, that's why forgiveness is so important. It doesn't mean loving people who did something awful to you. It means surrendering. It means accepting. It means understanding that there is a higher purpose when it comes to literally anything. So yeah, let go of that and make sure you attract something powerful. Make sure you attract something that's in alignment with the new you. So be generous, be loving, be high vibrational, be brand new. Okay, so yeah, I feel like most of you, especially those of you who are still watching, you attract amazing new possibilities. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, I want to please my audience. I'm dead serious about this pentacle and about the blessing and you finally having something that you could never have had, you finally feeling blissful on planet Earth, not in the afterlife, which I don't like that term, but you having this divine coin, this divine dime. So the power is with you and you are still alive, you're still here, you're doing great, and get ready for this new book and understand you are the author of this new book. You are. So write something beautiful on the very first page, maybe make that a literal ritual. Write something down on a piece of paper. What would you like your first book, well, this is the second book, but that, you know, what would you like for your new story to sound like? I'm struggling with my words, you know what I mean. Write the first few lines of your story. That's how you manifest. Okay, so this is your reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did and you want to let me know, leave a phoenix emoji or a fire emoji or the heart on fire. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. Let me know what else you would like to see on this channel. I have some links in the description box down below that you can check out if you want. Sending you so many blessings, and until very, very soon. Bye.